Welcome back to the Spooky-tacular for this one. But in day 2, we have Pinocchio, the Witch of Waldungle Way. After Figaro goes missing one night, Pinocchio and Jiminy Cricket must discover whether an All Hallows Eve legend has come true. But anyways, let's enjoy this video. Action! Did I just afraid of being a boo? But today we are reacting to top 10 scariest moments in the Paranormal Activity franchise. So, take it away.
This video is brought to you by the Paranormal Activity Ultimate Chills Collection. Available now on Blu-ray.
Footsteps in, there's no footsteps out.
Oh God. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're
Hey, buddy, you still got afraid of the ghosts are coming? Oh, you can't buy on that, huh?
For this list, we'll be looking at the found-footage horror franchise and picking out the moments that make us scream or thoroughly creeped out. If you're not caught up through 2021's Next of Kin, there will be spoilers. Were there any moments we missed? Record some activity
That's
down in
horrible!
Number 10, Down the Well. Paranormal Activity, Next of Kin. The Paranormal Activity franchise took a bit of a hiatus in the late 2010s, but 2021's Next of Kin returned to remind us that it's often what we don't see that's the scariest. In this Paramount Plus release, a young woman named Margaret...
Paramount Plus? I am Demon Female Spawn! Female Demon Spawn, I'm so glad! You can even every particular thing on that type. So, what's exactly what I'm going to do for today, actually, you know?
Why?
That sounds excessive.
Cameraman Chris enter an extremely creepy church, only to find a well that leads down into a complex tunnel system. Margot is slowly lowered into the well, only to be greeted by the echoing sounds of something inhuman.
Chris? Hey, pull me out!
It's the anticipation that really gets us here. Number 9, Ghost Boy, Paranormal Activity 4. Featuring an Xbox Kinect definitely dates this installment a bit, but its inclusion surprisingly makes for some aesthetically chilling horror filmmaking.
Whoa!
Isn't that
I look
cool?
like I'm an alien.
neck projects these tracking dots.
This is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
At one point, young Wyatt
Oh,
wakes in the middle
don't
of the
want
night
exactly
and is
look
brought
a kid
downstairs for some
died
ghostly
anyways.
shenanigans.
Don't
Through the
make a
Kinect
camera on
camera,
that
we see
time,
the
huh?
living room in all its green pixelated glory.
Still
But
got a
things
pixel
take
on
a
that.
turn for the bizarre when we see the faint outline of another little kid moving behind him. Nothing ultimately comes of this scene, but its solid pacing and convincing visuals have it feeling like a viral ghost video that we can't help but believe is the real deal.
My name's not Hunter. My name's not Hunter.
Number 8, Ouija board, paranormal activity. Anyone who's seen a horror movie knows that messing with a Ouija board is a bad idea. But apparently, Mika didn't get the memo.
We got like 10 minutes.
What the hell are you doing, Mika?
Come on, help me.
What are you doing?
You gotta talk to it.
In this groundbreaking first installment, couple Katie and Mika move into a new house only to be welcomed by the titular paranormal activity. Thinking it's a good idea to communicate with the presence, Mika brings home
a Ouija board.
and he gets a
Girls
fiery
got the
reception
game
on
exactly
screen
like
front.
this one anyway. Still messing on the cutie side,
I
huh?
wasn't gonna buy a Ouija board. I didn't buy a
Mika,
Ouija
you
board.
doing exactly what I know.
I borrowed a Ouija board.
After Mika is rebuked by Katie, we watch as the planchette moves on its own before the board spontaneously catches fire. Seriously, we can't think of a clearer sign of supernatural malevolence, and it's at this point that we're almost fretful for the couple's safety.
Looks like someone drew something on it. I don't know.
Number 7,
Real.
Bloody Mary, Paranormal Activity 3. Many of us found ourselves too chicken to play the Bloody Mary game when we were kids, and this installment takes that fear and ratchets it up to 11.
So how you play is you say Bloody Mary 3 times into the mirror, and then her dead body is supposed to appear in the mirror and try to kill you.
In this prequel, younger versions of both Katie and her sister Christy find themselves enamored with the Bloody Mary urban legend and conduct the incantation on multiple occasions. The first instance goes off without a major fright, but the demon's presence can definitely be
Much
felt.
more like
The
a
second
horrible
time
thing
is
than
a
that.
whole other story.
Still scares me out of mind, huh? Still getting me on that?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Does it hurt?
No. I just.
Still got a solid bite on that.
When Katie gets her babysitter Randy to participate, the latter is badly scratched by the demon. But the fun doesn't end there, as the entity also torments them outside the door. Yeah, this is why we didn't play Bloody Mary as kids. Number 6, Katie's Return, Paranormal Activity 2. As if this scene wasn't already scary enough, knowing these characters' backstories makes it even harder to rewatch. Taking place before and alongside the original film, the first sequel follows
Ooh, that
adult
scares
Christy,
me
as
on
she too
mine.
is haunted by a supernatural presence.
Okay. That movie is so creepy out of my mind.
She too has a rough go of it, but things reach
Still
a
got an
horrifying
invisible
climax when the
demon,
two
so
films'
accidentally
climaxes
happened.
coincide. Katie, possessed by the demon, as seen in the end of the first film, arrives at Christie's house and wastes little time. She kills Christie's husband, Daniel, before doing the same to her sister. As if that wasn't a chilling enough note to end on, Katie leaves with their infant son Hunter and walks off into the night. Number 5, basement scene. Paranormal Activity, The Marked Ones. At first, it seems like The Marked Ones would be first entry to
the
draw things
basement.
away from the overarching
Wow,
narrative,
sounds
but
exactly
boy,
like
does
that
it
one
tie
on
things
that.
back in terrifying fashion.
Still not got afraid on that either.
Jesse, as he experiences strange goings on following
Still
the
got the
death of a
supernatural
neighbor
ghost
who
is
was
all about on
purported
that.
to be a witch. Like any reckless youth, Jesse takes to venturing into his neighbor's now vacant apartment. But things get real when he uncovers a trap door. One night, Jesse is drawn into the basement, only to get a startling glimpse of a spectral Katie and Christy. To make matters worse, he finds himself locked in. We don't get a good look at what happens next, but it's so scary we're almost glad. Number 4, Witch House, Paranormal Activity 3. One of the more underrated horror sequels, Paranormal Activity 3, really changed the game for the franchise. Finding unique and fresh ways to scare the audience, the climax is no exception. After a whole movie of the usual scares, we're thrown for a loop when Patriarch Dennis finds his home adorned with occult imagery before coming across several old women in the garage.
Scary.
It's then we realise that it's a very real human threat going on, but Dennis doesn't get a chance to breathe before his girlfriend Julie is killed by the demon. Dennis's House of Horrors isn't over, however, as the image of the cultists by a bonfire is punctuated by Dennis's own extremely painful death. Yikes. Number 3, Bedsheet Ghost, Paranormal Activity 3. You'd think that with all the filmmaking restrictions, the movies would have an increasingly difficult
that
time
is so
coming up with new
restricted.
scares. But you know what they say,
There is
necessity is the mother of
restricted.
innovation.
I know it's a very mystery on that time. Nobody's seeking on it
You
coming
gotta
your
balance out
way.
and everything too. Oh, what is that? I work out some kinks.
To document the paranormal activity in its entirety, the characters attach a camera to a rotating fan, giving views of the kitchen and living room in tandem. While the girls sleep upstairs, their babysitter Lisa does her schoolwork. Only by the time the camera transitions back over to the kitchen, we see a sheep ghost has appeared behind her. We're led to believe it's one of the girls, but we're instantly spooked when it collapses into nothingness. Lisa doesn't get to see it, but she gets a genuine scare when she ventures upstairs.
You scared me on that my own.
Number 2, Kitchen Scare, Paranormal Activity 2. People really shouldn't hang out in kitchens in these movies, should they? In what has to be the franchise's best jump scare, Christy is sitting alone in the kitchen when she begins to feel a presence. Her suspicions are pretty much confirmed when this happens. Practically every cabinet is violently thrust open simultaneously. The accompanying sound effect is so jarring that we pretty much have the same reaction as Christy. The scare was so effective, in fact, that the sequel
That
even
scares
found a way
me
to
a lot,
replicate
my
it.
God.
Gone for mere moments, Julie
Still
returns
got
to her
Bogart
own kitchen
written
to
on
find
that.
most of the furniture missing. Before she even has time to look up,
Don't
it all
wanna get
reappears
into
in
on
dramatic
that.
fashion.
Don't make a clutch about this.
Number 1, Dragged Away, Paranormal Activity. When people think of the first Paranormal Activity, they think of the strikingly realistic nighttime scares that made the film so iconic.
I mean,
There's
who's
a smooth
falling into
moment we
bed
can pick
anyways?
From the door slamming,
You
to the
scares
sheets
me
moving,
on
to the
my
time
own
lapse of Casey
anyways.
standing over Mika as he sleeps. The list goes on and on. But if there's one moment that solidifies something malevolent is afoot, it's this one. Once again, unable to get one uninterrupted night of sleep, Katie is pulled out of the bed by an unseen force.
Well, that's sure gonna be a good spirit, huh?
Dragged from the room screaming.
Kevin
We
wants
don't
a
see
shot
much of what
about
happens
that.
next, but that's part of what makes the scene so nightmarish.
This video.
Well, there you have it. So, see you tomorrow for another video.
Well, that's all folks. Good night. Thanks for watching.